Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, assholes? Welcome back to another GWENT video. My name is Ace of Plays. You may call me Alejandro de la Playa. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm co-founder of Thick Maids Incorporated. Together with my business partner, One-Eyed Betsy, we strive to make the most consistent, thick mermaids on the market, and today we are proud to introduce the second generation of thick maids. Welcome. So my last video, I went really into detail on what the deck was trying to do, and it's probably my longest intro ever, because I basically covered like 1.5 decks probably. So I'm not going to get too much into it this time. I'll just do a quick recap of the concept and then show you what has changed in this version. By the way, this version is still untested against players, but it does feel a lot stronger. So, what is the point of Thick Maids? We want to build up a Little Mermaid. I'm going to call it Little Mermaid even though Havfrue is Norwegian. I can't say it. I can't say it the way I say it when I'm in English speaking mode, so it just sounds weird. Little Mermaid. They get their base power increased by 2 whenever you play them with another one already on the board. Base power, that increase will stay whether you replay it or you play from the graveyard, whatever. We want to build up these really strong, like 2 or 3 of them, over several rounds, actually. I want to play Otkel for a 2 or 3 Freya's Blessings, just rezzing a bunch of mermaids ranging in like the 10 to 14 base power region. That is after they hit the board with the bonded. And it's, if all goes well, it's over 30 points in one play. Even if things don't go well, it's still, it's usually at least 25, 27, something like that in the worst case scenario. So powerful finisher for 12 provisions. And you'll notice one major change from last time is that Otkel is actually in the deck. The point used to be Magic Compass into Otkel, which, usually worked if we could even get that far. But Otkel is so crucial to the game plan. And I had Renew at 12 provisions to replay One-Eyed Betsy. And I had Mandrake to refresh One-Eyed Betsy. Those got cut. Those are the 2 meme cards that got cut. Otherwise, we're still playing all the bounces, all the reses, and all the Triss telekinesises. Telekinesi. It is just 1, so I don't have to make it plural. But with Renew out of the deck, we're main decking Otkel, and we now have Magic Compass as an actual flexible card. And we have a few things we go for. Primarily, Geninath. We have Bride of the Sea. We have Axel 3 Eyes. Gremist is also a druid, but if he's not in round 2, then he's probably not getting played. These are very flexible cards. We can play them in all 3 rounds for good points. We also have a 1-of Crow Clan Preacher. I'm very proud of this inclusion. People who have followed my videos for a while and who maybe have talked to me on the Discord server know that I am not a fan of 1-of bronzes. And it's not the concept of it I don't like, it's just the way it looks in the deck builder. It's like my OCD kicks in. If there's not a 2 next to all of the bronzes, I get kind of jittery. In a bad way. Start twitching. But we have a few 1-ofs. But this one in particular I'm very proud of. Because of the way this deck thins, when we get to round 3, we pretty much always have complete choice over our final round hand. So if we want to go for the Geninath, we can keep the Preacher in hand. If not, this is the card we ditch to our deck. Because there's only 1 or 2 cards left in our deck. This could be one of them. Or we can keep it in our hand and play Gedeneath for really good value. And I hope that is going to help us deal with greedier matchups a little bit better, because that was a big issue last time. Like, I had nothing to combat greed. We're still very locked into round 3. Like, all of our big stuff works only in round 3, so we're really relying on these mermaids to keep us going in round 1 and round 2 bleed, hopefully. But fingers crossed. And with Mandrake out of the deck, and also Arcane Tome out of the deck, because I felt, you know, getting Betsy round 1 was 100% crucial last time. Because she was the only Mandrake target, and realistically speaking, she was the only Renew target. So we had to get her. Here, it's not as important, so we're sticking with Royal Decree as the only tutor. Arcane Tome is gone, because it doesn't play for good points. It's a Mimi combo deck, combo piece card, but it did not play for many points. And I cut it. Now, we still really want Betsy round 1. It's still very preferable. But the deck is capable of drawing an opening hand with access to 2 mermaids, maybe some teleportation, and at most 1, maybe 2 bricks. And that could still potentially be playable. Like, we can get a playable hand without Betsy. And so, you know, in most games we will draw her. The odds are decent. And when we're on blue coin, we will always have her. So, like, overall, relatively consistent to the point where I would say it works. What else is new? Like, we're still doing the Anglerfish and Highwayman. Really cheap thinning, a lot of tempo. Knickers is back in the deck. He was not there last time. So that's an extra free thinner, extra tempo on the board, usually in round 1. It is also an extra brick, but that actually hasn't been that big of an issue. Betsy is really carrying the thinning cards in this deck. Triss was out for a while, and I played Heatwave, because Heatwave felt so necessary. I kept losing to scenarios. But I don't want to play Heatwave. I want to be able to get a 3rd Freya's Blessing for Otkel. And then we have teleportation as a backup option, you know. If we are forced to play Triss round 1, playing her for 10 points plus, you know, 2 to 4 points of carryover is not a bad round 1 play, usually. So that's the backup option, but preferably we want to get Freya's Blessing. So Otkel can res 3 mermaids, which is good. Still sticking with Rage of the Sea. It's a good points leader. It's a 12-point leader if you use it properly, which I rarely do. Helps ensure the Anglerfish, and it has, you know, some flexibility. It's 2 charges that are worth 6 points each. I feel like that is very good. Like a very good rate. Like, we can use 1 charge round 1 for extra tempo, help with the Anglerfish, and then we can usually fit in 1 charge in round 3 for just 6 extra points. I feel that's a really good split. I like Rage of the Sea as just a more point slammy mid-rangey leader, and that's what we're doing. And that's it. Yeah, we're gonna build up some big mermaids, do a lot of rezzing, usually go for some Gedeneath, or potentially like Fukusia action. There are moments where Fukusia could be pretty worth it as well. And there will be instances. I haven't recorded the games yet, so I don't know if this will happen. But if the conditions are right, Cambi is also a very valid option. So hopefully I get to showcase that, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll even be playing a playable deck or getting any wins. But I'm feeling optimistic. This feels a lot better than the previous version. I'm ready to get into it. Let's do it. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the matches. And by the way, thank you for all the positive response to that last video. I liked the video. but the circumstances surrounding it were very negative for me. But getting all that positive response and the video doing so well statistically, it helped. Like, it made me really happy, so thank you. And now, enjoy the games, and hopefully I will too, unlike last time. Alright, Jack Webb, Nilfgaard. Enslave, okay, I mean that's sort of meta. Enslave 6. This could be a proper deck. This could be a proper deck. We have Betsy. We have Betsy. And almost every bonded card. But not quite. You know, there are some players who would just instantly enslave this. But I believe, in my heart of hearts, that won't happen. Because why would you do that? Good. And it's Clog. I hate Nilfgaard. Okay, I mean, we can still beat Clog. Like, I almost want to forfeit just because this is not the match that I want. Or that I'm missing from my video. But I also want to build up potentially a good win rate with the deck. You know, for the clicks. Oh yeah. That's right. It's this combo again. How original. See, I'm gonna do this and I'm just gonna... Ooh. Yeah, the Preacher is gonna be useless because we won't be able to get anything. There we go. Alright, not a big deal. Sandor is just such... Like, he just generates so many points against us round one, and the clogging obviously just messes up one of our top end cards. Yeah, we know what they're doing there. Do I even want those? Maybe I don't. Every card coming out of my deck is just a little bit weaker than normal because of this bitch right here. We go Magna. Just a joust, really. Just a joust for Roach. I mean, that is so weak. I'm gonna get out the anglerfish, but I'm probably gonna let them go back in. If given the chance. We were not given the chance. That's okay. So last time I beat this strategy, I just kept this false Siri and I just manually discarded it during my bleed. So like they're spawning shit on the bottom. It's on the bottom. So like there's no risk of drawing. Well, actually, but what if it's Otkel, huh? It's not this and it's not this. Could be Otkel. I can't play him now, and I also don't want to. I also don't want to send him to my graveyard. Gremist might get enslaved. I'm not sure. Oh, Nilfgaard, eat my fucking ass. Why does this not give doomed? Like, just for consistency's sake. Why does that not give doomed? Oh my god. We've lost both of our finishers. And he actually did it. Why am I mean, it doesn't matter because I don't have any more reses, but it just sucks. Oh, this is 18. Yeah, because he took like just weak cards. 18 Torres. I have nothing. Yeah, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. Although we still could do something. See, I don't care about Otkel anymore, so I might as well just get this. But I do have to know, can I beat this? Can I get 40 points? 11, 22. Let's assume that I can. Just so I'm currently safe from a pass. Why are so many people memeing around with Clog and then I'm playing a deck that just cannot take it? Let's hope we get lucky. No. Actually, I should have played Triss before I did something with this, just to see if I could get something. That would have been cool. Did not hit it. That's fine. We didn't have to. Compass is almost enabled. If I just play it now, it should be enabled. Well, now it will be enabled. What's this dude? See, now I'm almost able to do my thing anyway. Because I have access to every card in my deck. How are we doing on res targets? We have 2. And we have 1 blessing. So we could... just, Otkel for 1. No. No, we want Otkel. What do we got? Troubadour. An illusionist? No, not illusionist. Wait, was this from my deck? How did they... Oh yeah, Torres. Well, that sucks. For you. For me, it's great. Oh yeah, we're nicking mushrooms again, baby. Clog couldn't stop us. Tourney Joust. I actually almost benefit from that, because that gives me more reses to play. Alright. And if you're going to be clogging but not stop my magic compass, do I even care? Oh my god. They have nothing. They have nothing. Oh yeah, good for you, Mr. Great Sword. And I can just rain the back row again. No need to worry about the Great Sword. Yeah, good for you. You're just giving me more shit to do. You're just giving me more shit to do, buddy. And you're playing the pussy card. Alright, I dare you to have 40 points in one card. Maybe you shouldn't abuse your leader to defend a bleed. A card up. Come on. Play the game, dude. Easy game. Easy game. Not even Clog can beat us now. Don't be Nilfgaard. That's the only thing that's worse. Don't be Bounty. Oh, Pirate's Cove. It's probably someone memeing again. Huh. I love it when the people meme. Okay, Devotion deck, interesting. Interesting. Is it... Well, it's probably a gang deck, because this has 2 gang tags. This is often used with gangs. Okay, at least this is fun. It's not super memey, it's just fun. Let's play it out. I want... probably... the teleportation. And I'm gonna put... this on the bottom. Because then we're gonna play... Betsy. And this just gives us more draws to fix our hand. We'll be shuffling this with the strays. Yep. Looks good. Alright, Sepko. Playing some Gangs of Novigrad. Well, that's not a new gang for you, so that's nice. Boom. Boom. Get those highwaymen out of there. Bounce this lady. Epic. Yeah, spawn them boys. Okay, okay. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's see if they can soak up some hits. That would be nice. Power. Okay. He just stole the roach. Well, could have been a lot worse. Could have been a mermaid. So now I can play the Straits of Spala. And I imagine we're bouncing with Triss. So far, this is cool. Even pulling the strings, I respect it. It's cool.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
They gave me a pass, which I will not be taking. Thank you very much. Oh, that is 2 cards of certain unplayability. Okay, now we got Rain for a few turns. We can play Triss, we can play Ring. Then we get out. Yeah, I don't really have boosted units, my pal. My pal. My friend. Pal. Buddy. Mate. Matey, as Sea Jackal would probably say. Oh no. I mean, you know, if we do get a bounce, which we won't, because there'll be a lot of stupid crimes here. Okay, now we are nearing the end of the rain. I will probably not be applying more rain. Ooh, mastermind. It's a tribute to play both. Costs 2 less for each unique gang. I mean, they have Fire Sworn, Dirt, Salamandra, Tycrows. I mean, they have all the gangs.
He venerates not the fire.
What even happened? Boost by 4, damage by 4. Or 5, 5. I'm gonna do this. Going into my turn, I will lose these, but still win. Oh! Oh! They go to the bottom of the deck, so they won't be clogging up our draws, but we can pull them out for 6 points later on. Beautiful! Gremist is exactly what I wanted. Could have done without the Preacher. Otherwise good. Otherwise good. How many do I have? Yeah, just 2. Bincy. Bincy. Okay. I refuse to believe that card is good. I refuse to believe Conjurer's Candle is good. I absolutely refuse. It seems so terrible. At 7 provisions. Like, just play feed units in your deck, my guy. Wait, I mean, they will be going away again. Right? Unless I rain one more time on their parade. Or, I mean, unless they win next round. Can they win next round? I mean, either they win next round and whatever, or they don't. Oh. Wait, did they go back? Yeah, they went back. But I lost less. I mean, look, I would rather have a truffle than a not truffle. Let's see, we're drawing Compass. And we're drawing Article. We might be able to do the Canby thing. This one. For this one, yeah. I don't know, play around Tavern Brawl, I guess. What? It was only 27 points? Dude, I was gonna Axel. Just another 11. Get some rain out. Get the Golden Froth. And then Canby. That was a fun game. That was fun. That was probably... Out of all the matches I played today, and we're talking 10-ish matches. Despite this being a syndicate deck, it was probably the most enjoyable one so far, just because it was not the same things I'm always seeing, you know? It was different. It was actually interesting. So, okay, Skellige. And I go first. Patricidal Fury. Could be Bloodthirst, could just be Sihil. Decent hand though. Can't complain about the hand. What am I missing? The teleportation? No, we have both of those. I have Decree for Triss. Probably just Axel then. And then we put back... I don't want this on the bottom, no. We do this because Betsy will draw this and then, you know, shuffle more properly. Okay, it's just Raid Warriors with Patricidal Fury. I prefer this over Blaze of Glory. Like, not in terms of playing against it, but in terms of if I were to play it. The interesting thing is that, you know, Warriors, you want to 2-0 them. We can't 2-0. We're pretty much physically incapable. Yeah, okay, just getting it. They're probably just playing 3 cards and passing. Although, I mean, they do have to fight for it. That's fine. That's fine. I can see them passing after this next card, but they, you know, they do want to win. They do benefit from winning. We all do. If they have a lot of raid cards, then they most certainly can do it. That's okay. I should get the anglerfish out, but I don't think I'll need them this round. Just want to get them to the bottom and then pull them out probably next round so we can bleed and maybe not lose our card. Okay, yeah, they just give it to us. We kept the anglerfish, that's good. If I can draw my blessings, that'd be so perfect. No. Maybe. Nuh-uh. Alright. Yes? No. Wait, no. No, I can't fix this. I can't fix this. Okay, so we'll save one for round 3, it's fine. We'll save one. I wouldn't want it any other way. Clearly. I mean, you know, 3 extra points here, 3 extra points for when we have to beat tier. A card down. Oh, you're playing that game. You're playing that game. I mean, we might be able to... Wait, was that a blessing? Yeah. So there's a good chance of getting blessing with Triss. Triple blessing could be the key here. Triple blessing Otkel could be the key. If we're gonna be tier a card down, we need that. Honestly, might need both anglerfish. But I have to get the last one out so it doesn't ruin my draws. Wow, you're all in on the raids, huh? I want to get this out of range of some things before everything goes straight to hell. They played 4 warlords. Guiding Slash kills this without Bloodthirst. Let's see if they will let me do this. They probably won't. I mean, he dies to Primal Savagery. That's fine. Triss, come on, we need this. We need this. Yeah, girl. So now they know we have a brick. But they were gonna find out somehow anyway, right? They were gonna find out anyway. Okay, okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Because I'm going all out if they're going to do that. I'm going to go all out. Really make them fight for this. Oh, I'm nervous because whenever I feel like I'm doing well against warriors, there's always something that fucks me up. But them having spent Herald is good. We know there's no ace because this is not Blaze of Glory. I'm really only thinking about tier. Tier is the only thing that I fear right now. 6. 6. Okay. I can get my card back. And that could let me do something really, really funny. Oh, but no, no, I'm all in. I'm not all in. No. We don't need that. You see, I have a plan. Sove is also relevant. Sove needs to come out to play. What if I don't draw Otkel? What if I don't draw him? No, no, I will. I will. I will. Okay, we're getting a leader. And Sove. Are they going to catch up with that? Yeah, they are. They're counting. Yeah, you have 6. Whew. Okay, yeah, we are fighting Tira card down. That was actually pretty close. I mean, that's Sove. Really had to put in some work there. Okay, Tyr, card down. That card down is really hurting because that stops my epic Canby plan. What are my cards? This troubadour. This troubadour, huh? He's a funny guy. He is a funny, funny man. They even hit that. Oh, I hate this. But they spent Herald and a Blessing. Wait, where did the Tier Sec Invader go? Was there not a Tier Sec Invader? This. Where'd it go? It's what they took. Am I an idiot? Am I an actual idiot? They have nothing good to res. Nothing good to res. I think whatever this card I spawn is, it's not gonna matter. Okay, at least there's no Herald, there's no Cove. Yeah. Like that's the only res they have. It's the only res they have. I have a bad track record with Cove. Okay, King Bran is going to be pretty big. We know that. So I'm not going to make any commitments. I'd rather they waste damage and then, you know, King Bran is whatever. Fukusia. For Vabjorn. Okay, I mean that's... They're overkilling it a lot. I mean, is one of which one of these? What if we do the 10? I just realized we're not even triggering this. That is 16, right? I think? No. Yes, because it's 6, 7, 8, 16. 50. It's 50. Maybe a preacher instead of the smallest mermaid would have been. It's 16. B tier, a card down, even though I didn't fully trigger my get an ETH. Whew. That's the game, that's the one. That's the one. Alright. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Fun fact. I'm re-recording this outro. And all the games I played this session weren't supposed to even be played. But I had to get more games because I lost part of my previous footage. Including the outro and the one game I really wanted to show. But that Warriors game was better. And I got some actually fun matches today, tonight. They were all today, but tonight. Oh, okay. Thick Maids Incorporated is proud to present the second generation of Thick Mermaids. The deck is definitely way better now. It actually has a lot of more flexibility with Magic Compass. You know, we used to be locked into tier. I got tier on the brain. Locked into Otcal like every time, because like we were building up these big bronzes to be rezzed. Gotta play Otcal. I do realize now that if that tier player had any form of better setup in the graveyard, like, I mean, they had no bronze units. I don't know. I'm just coming up with reasons why that last one didn't count. It counted. It was cool. So Otcal in main deck means we always have the combo. Our consistency is top notch. This deck is surprisingly consistent. Despite all the bricks, Betsy is a queen. Proper queen. Ring of Favor always helps with the opening draws. The mermaids get really big. And it's just fun. This is probably going to be a shorter outro than my original one because I am very tired. I am exhausted. So I'm really just going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this I guess, two-part adventure of the Thick Mermaids. The deck is really fun to play. Like, you have so many cogs spinning, so many wheels turning. It's really fun. Like, the management of your bricks and, you know, your teleportations, your mermaids. And like, the deck flows surprisingly well. Like, for a deck that has 6 bricks, like 6 actual bricks, but also several cards that you can't play in round 1 or 2. We have Gremist, which is only good in round 2, if we can purify resurrected mermaids. Stuff like that. There's so many things that are so specific and can so easily go wrong. But the consistency is honestly, relatively, off the charts. Like, decks like these aren't fun to play if you have to forfeit, you know, 3 out of 4 matches due to bad opening hands. I just played, like today, I played like a dozen matches. I think one of them, only one, maybe 2, did I forfeit because my hand was actually unplayable. So the consistency is there. And we have a lot of tempo coming out of the deck. Ring of Favor can be a lot of points if we get to play it. Otherwise, it's just thinning, more thinning. Automatic thinning that just happens. I love that. That's what I love about this deck. Is that we just focus on doing our thing. We play mermaids. We replay mermaids. And then, you know, there's the occasional other play. And then the thinning just happens. The cards are just coming out of the deck as we're playing mermaids, playing rain, playing gold cards. It's really fun. It's one of the most satisfying decks I've ever played in Gwent. It's incredibly fun to micromanage and get this to work. I'm very curious if you guys watching this, if you feel like trying this out, do let me know how it goes. Because I'm not going to pretend like this is rocket science and I'm a genius for being able to play it. But I can imagine it being sort of tricky to pick up for someone who hasn't spent literally a week crafting the deck. So I'd be interested to hear how that goes. If anybody wants to try it, I do recommend it. Like, maybe not for climbing, although I think in lower ranks, I think this would climb perfectly well. But if you're satisfied with your rank, maybe you're at the bottom of pro rank with no intention of going higher, you just want to mess around, try something new, something original, highly recommend this. It's so fun. One of my proudest creations, and by God, One-Eyed Betsy has definitely climbed her way, to the top. Like on my list of favorite cards, holy shit. I love Betsy. I will be experimenting more with Betsy. Outside of, full-on bandit decks, just Betsy as a consistency tool. Because, highwaymen, they are easily disruptible if you're not playing bonded pairs all the time. But Betsy, she just... if you have bonded units in your deck, and you play Betsy, you can really fix your hand. I'm thinking about, Lippy decks with Knickers, Roach, Shield Maidens, just Brick City. Those decks used to be really strong when they worked, but there were so many bricks that it could often go wrong. I really think Betsy, just some mermaids or some other stuff could really make a difference there. I love Betsy. And I love you guys. I really appreciate all the support lately since my most recent return. And I really hope you've been enjoying the videos, especially this one, because like I said, I spent a week on this deck. And for some reason, it still doesn't feel complete, even though there's nothing I would change. I wish it were even better, even more competitive. But in order for this to be more competitive, we need to add some control, some removal. And I've never been a fan of, putting in control tools in exchange for valuable, fun components. I don't want to take out Triss for Heatwave. Triss is epic. Triss is epic. If we get that third blessing, and we have 3 mermaids for Article to res, oh, it's so good. So good. Alright, I don't think this outro was shorter than the previous one after all. But I gotta go. I can't wait to upload this tomorrow. Or, obviously today when you're watching it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you one last time for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you again soon. For something very different from this. I've loved making this deck and playing this deck. But it's been every day for a week. I need a break. We're going to do something very different next time. Hopefully. Until then, have a good one. I'll see you soon. Bye.